Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to another exciting announcement for the Cedar Valley TechWorks and being on our campus. Last December, we gathered you in this room to announce the Green at TechWorks campus project, an exciting redevelopment project of the entire T2 building on the campus by Financial District Properties. It's including Class A office and showroom space, the John Deere Training Center, a fine dining restaurant option in the community, and a renewable energy generation system comprised initially of solar and wind capacity. And also at the same time, John Deere announced their Waterloo Tractor and Engine Museum, an international attraction for businesses and tourists. Since then, everyone has been busy making that a reality. The design team is in place and working hard. Financial District Properties putting all the elements of this project together. Deere's working very hard on the museum itself, the design, the collection, and the exhibits, and other partners that you'll hear about today. Today we're announcing new partners. One who is new to the community in a portion of the announcement, and another important Cedar Valley partner that's now stepping up into serving the Cedar Valley economy in another way. So stay tuned. Even more is going to be coming your way. But all of this happens in the downtown on the waterfront of Waterloo. And I'd like to introduce Mayor Buck Clark of Waterloo at this point.
Thank you very much. Gosh, what a great crowd, what a great turnout. Thank you all for coming. And I feel like I need to make a comment about my dress here. That I took a little professional personal privilege today. I had two other events that were going to be outside. I thought this one was going to be outside, and I thought, you know what, I'm in charge here, I can do this. So I just wore my short sleeve shirt, but anyway, what an honor it is, what a privilege it is to be here today to help welcome the Amin group and those folks that are here with your organization to just kind of fill in another part of this puzzle that's called TechWorks, that we're so very proud of here in the city. And all of your work, Steve, and all of the TechWorks work, and the Cedar Valley Alliance, my gosh, we're bursting at the seams, ladies and gentlemen, here in Waterloo with good news, with good things that are happening, and good announcements, and ribbon cuttings, and grand openings, and shovels in the ground. I don't know what to say. It's just incredibly exciting. And to be a part of this now, and to be a part of you guys coming to town and welcoming you here on behalf of this administration and the entire city is really a privilege for me. So I'm going to keep it short. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for what you're going to do for the city of Waterloo. And we can't wait for this partnership to get started and just to continue to grow. Thank you guys much. Appreciate it.
One of the really fun parts of this project has been working with Financial District Properties. A fellow by the name of Bryce Henderson, who does a lot of the crunching and the day-to-day stuff, and we've really enjoyed building a relationship with him. The fellow with the vision, the guy who's looked at that building and said, I don't want to do it there, I want to do it in that building, is Rodney Blackwell, and I'd like to introduce Rodney.
Thank you. And many months ago when we announced the start of this project, it was at that time we needed to set out and find a hotel operator. I really, really felt that the operator in Moline, that's across the street from John Deere Commons, did an exceptional job. So I reached out to them, and today we're here to welcome the Amin group. They put on a great product, great quality, and I want them to tell you more about it. So with no further ado, the Amin group, Mike Amin.
Thank you, Rodney. That's way too much credit you're giving me here. A couple of things. I just came around the world literally about 2 days ago, and landed in San Francisco. And the very next day, I took a flight to Moline, and came to Waterloo. And I thought India was hot, but I guess you guys generate more heat here. We've been in Moline for now close to 6 years, and we're very happy to be part of the community. That's the most important thing there. And equally important, we understand John Deere. And so We are involved in different phases of the community, charity, John Deere Classic, you name it, we've been part of it, and our reputation and our customer base appreciates that. You just don't make an investment and then say you walk away. I stay there literally almost probably 45 days out of the year because I enjoy it. And what the Midwest has taught me is, again, I come from a very deep, rich family culture, and the Midwest has that, and where certain parts of America is losing that, and I appreciate that. And Rodney giving me the opportunity to be part of his team says volumes about not only himself, but the rest of the community here. I again want to just thank you and appreciate the fact that I'm part of this team and the community, and hopefully we'll make this, well, forget hopefully, we will make this hotel a proud establishment, and we're continuously working to better the product, and we'll grow with you guys. Thank you.
As Steve mentioned, we have more than one announcement today, and I'd like to introduce our next speaker. Kathy Flynn is representing Hawkeye Community College. She is Vice President of Institutional Advancement. And you may remember when we talked about TechWorks in the beginning, we always knew that higher education was going to be an integral partner for this project. And we have you and I on board with the Naval Testing Lab. Hawkeye has been committed from day one, but we took the responsibility to creating the piece of that puzzle that would be important for them to latch onto. So at this time, I'll let Kathy describe how Hawkeye intends to do that.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon. On behalf of the college, I can't tell you how exciting it is to be standing here and to be a part of this innovative project. And I'm speaking on behalf of our college, its Board of Trustees, our foundation, and of course the thousands of people that are connected to our college, which has been now in existence for close to 50 years serving the community. While the specific details are still being worked out, I can tell you that Hawkeye's commitment to serving the needs of our business and industry partners will be expanding in the near future, the next year, that's our plan, to include a very visible presence at this site. This commitment will include not only classroom and lab space to accommodate our green curriculum offerings, but additional offerings, and I'll explain those. Our alternative energy program is in existence right now at our college. Right now it's preparing students to work in many career fields related to energy. In fact, they're receiving hands-on training in solar, wind, and you name it, various power systems. The best part is, guess what? They're finding jobs and they're looking at promising careers. And I saw some figures earlier today. Some of those initial jobs are starting out anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000. These are kids coming right out. Think about that. Our second program is called Sustainable Construction. It includes the use of energy-efficient resources as well as various building techniques. That program is currently being designed and it should be submitted for state approval coming up very soon. Sometimes that can be a lengthy process, but we were going to try and fast track that. It is no secret that this state ranks second nationally in a lot of things, including current wind generation output, various things related to solar power. We have numerous examples of new technologies and power sources that are changing the face of our state. We think our programs, Hawkeye's programs that I mentioned to you today and hopefully more in the future, are in perfect alignment with the green technologies focus of this project and the Cedar Valley TechWorks. It's a great fit, simply said. Finally, I want to say a sincere thank you to Steve Dust, his team, Carrie Dara, everybody else that's here, for their continued leadership with this important project, but most importantly with our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tim Hurley, and it's just a tremendous time and opportunity to be up here, and I echo what Mayor Clark had to say about it being an exciting and a momentous time. And you know, as a former elected official myself, my job is to close this program and get you out of here and on your way. But as a former elected official, I've got to talk at least as long as he did. And just a reflection, because we're in several hats as chairperson of the TechWorks Board of Directors, and several of our members are here. And as a former mayor and being part of the planning and execution of all of the great people in this room, I look around and every face, I can tell you that specifically what every one of them have done, Mike, to bring us to where's Mike? Mike, Amin, there he is. Mike, to bring us to where we are today. The other thing is I can never look at this without thinking back over 5 decades ago almost. I started for Deere on the second floor of this building, and as a young junior metallurgist spent an awful lot of time in this building, and now in my afterlife, so to speak, I get to enjoy new benefits of it. Michael, thank you for the yeses. We've had a long period of yeses after a long period of no, and it's culminating in what we see today. Your yeses to Rodney's invitation, thank you. Your yes to the commitment, thank you. Your yes to your plans and what you're going to do in the fulfillment of this project, thank you. You can tell that we're awfully excited about you and the partnership that you've got with Rodney and FDP, and that unfolds all across the board, and you'll get to understand that more and more. So thank you for that. You can tell we're excited. You can tell that we're happy. All I would say to you is let's look back 6 months to a year to 2 years from now. We're going to excite you. Okay?
I'm already excited.
Very good. Folks, thank you for coming. I'm almost speechless like Mayor Clark was, but just have to keep reminding myself of the number of these types of things that we've had this summer already, and those to come, one very momentous one tomorrow. So it's happening for all of you who put in so much hard work to whichever project we're talking about. It's all part of one. It's all a whole. And thank you for your yeses. Thanks, folks.
Again, we appreciate you being here. Now's an opportunity. We've got the hotel developer, operator, we've got the project developer, everybody else. If you have questions, this would be a great time to get the mayor.
When can I get a reservation?
When can you get a reservation? Mike?
I think the development is full on its way right now. The team is now finalizing some of the design elements of the hotel, as well as the office project, which Rodney and his team could speak about a little bit more, because they're the leading factors behind us operating the hotel. I'm hoping I could say yes in probably less than a year.
Today's a big day, so I think we'll be able to hopefully start in October. We're probably looking at about 12 months of construction, so probably 14 months is realistic time frame.
So your Christmas more than your Christmas more than next summer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a lot of work to be done, so but it's exciting.
What is it, Christmas it'll be?
Christmas is a good time to open.